Wow, I've got another one of these. It feels like we're flying through them. So, the goal of today is to be longer than yesterday. Yesterday was not that long. See, even though I went up the city centre, I was myself, so maybe that's why I didn't. One of the reasons I didn't vlog, but I don't know why. Yesterday it was only like 19 minutes. So the goal is to try and make today a little bit longer. Yesterday's vlog was very marathon uploaded, which is great for me because I'm going to do a review today. I've not decided which set, but it's either going to be the Tie Bomber or the Microfighter Slave one. Because as much as I'd like to continue doing retro reviews on retired sets like the Bad Batch Shuttle or like the Mandalorian Starfighter, I really want to get the 2023 stuff over and done with. I do not have all the 2023 Star Wars sets. I am missing one. I am missing the Tusken Raider Brickhead. Grab the remote for the bed. Right, so if you excuse me, I'm just gonna do this part. Fuck, please don't. 1 second. This is totally not a trick to pad the runtime. Yeah. Current time. There we go. Right. It's coming up for 12. The reason I've been up since like 9, but I've been babysitting. I've not had the time to, start. So I thought, hey, let's use this time to merge the previous one, be productive. I'll put some pillows back on the bed. I will be sorting that pile out as well. Maybe a little bit of sorting. So today there is no work, and neither tomorrow. Yes, this vlog goes up on Monday, but for all intents and purposes, Sunday, Monday, I am not at work, which is great. 2 nights off. After 2 nights in, I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's ideal. One second. Oh, David's texting. So, given that I'm not working, Cody or David might show up here. We can play video games and just chill out. I think review-wise, what I'm going to do is I want to review a set today, Sunday. Don't think I'm going to do anything tomorrow on Monday. And then Tuesday, I'll do another review. But because Tuesday I'm going to have work and stuff, I don't want to have to... I want to review the smaller set on Tuesday. The smaller set being the Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter. It's called the Slave One, you fucking idiots. So, I think today I'll review the Tank Bomber. In fact, I'll actually get this server ready. So we'll remove Malgus and Fett. They're there, but only because I'm going to be using them in other videos. This is the Boba Fett that you get in his Microfighter. Oh, these base plates are dusty. I've not really all cleaned them well. I'll quickly do a bit of that, just to show you. Brilliant job of me. So I've got everything I need. and you get the Thai Bomber and its little cart down. So I was doing that in this video, or sorry, in this clip. Honestly, 100% love this set. My favourite set of the new January wave is the Thai Bomber. So put that there, and the instruction manual is down here. So I've got all the stuff out when I go to that. That'll be great. So from the TV. So your next clip will be after I film that, because I really want to get that done out of the way. I'm quickly sort this out, so let's see. I'll mute the TV in a second. I have a little sister in here, so she'll be watching Inside Out. Hit mute. There we go. Let's do this hot pile. So these work t-shirts are good for another year. That work t-shirt needs to be put in the wall. That's my work hoodie. That's my jacket and my other work kit. That's a hoodie that fell off that door. I just didn't pick it up. Right. I'll quickly deal with that. And that, I'll be right back. I've also put a t-shirt on. I've put I've hung the stuff up there, so quickly take this through. I'll be right back. Quickly, this bag's got like snacks and stuff in it. So I'm gonna end off the clip here, so I can go film reviews and stuff and see what David's saying. So yesterday's vlog should be uploaded around about now. In fact, yeah, it is uploaded. I know for a fact that it's uploaded. I really need to start sorting things out a bit better. Anywho, I'm gonna go and do that. I'll see you guys once I've done that. Basically, your next clip will be to either confirm that David's coming, or whatever I'm doing, or that has been reviewed. Because I've had that set lying around for what? Nearly 2? Must be about what, 2 weeks I've had that set lying around. So I'm ecstatic to review it. So I basically filmed that like half an hour ago. I've been sitting watching this video every 2023 release in January. Just like for every single theme. It is quite a long video. I'm like, you know, I've got like an hour and 5 minutes of the way in. But David's not coming. I have not heard from Corey either. I don't think I'm really doing anything today, so I've kind of decided what to do myself. I've been telling myself for a couple of weeks now that I want to do this, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to rip apart my shelves. Because, I don't know, I last time like changed them up before Christmas, and I've kind of come to that point where it's like, I want to change them again. Which is where this vlog will probably get most of its length from. So, quickly, I done 2015 into this, so I made another year, which is, see, the last sort of kind of 10 years of LEGO Star Wars is I don't like way too many minifigures, but the benefit is I get to cut out most of them because I don't want the sequels. Yeah, so I'm going to put this down here as well. So starts the process of removing all my sets. I mean all of them. I'm taking any LEGO I have and it's going on the bed or maybe on those drawers. So the minifigures that I'm using for more of my recent videos, I'm going to keep the TIE Fighter, sorry, the TIE Bombers figures out, because in the next week or two I want to do a video focusing on all the stuff from the 2023 wave. So I'd rather have like the minifigures close at hand. The 501st ones are on there, and also Boba Fett is up here. So the TIE Bomber I'm going to put up here so it's out of the way. In fact, I'm actually going to put the weaker sets in. Like this set is quite strong, so I don't need to worry about that one so much. But it's like quickly clear a little bit of space. I'll put these here so I can still find them. That way when I need them I don't have to go hunting. Just clear a bit of space so that I can, because there's things like that TIE Interceptor would need to go there, which I can quickly wrap and get that. I'll break some of them off the shelves on board. You know, like the ones that can be done one-handed and aren't too heavy. Like again, this Titan Scepter. This is not an official Lego model. This is I've taken a set that was released in 2021, and you can which is a normal TIE fighter, and you can convert it into an interceptor. So that's what that is. Let's see what else can I take off relatively easily. I can remove this. I know I can do that. Just thought I'd do some on camera just because, you know, why the hell not? This could very easily be the next 40-minute vlog. Again, and I'd rather have all the bigger builds on the bed, so like all the kind of micro stuff is going to go up there. Again, I'll bet that's probably for most of the day, but I mean, it gives me something to do, so I'm going to remove these mini builds here. I am off tomorrow night as well, so maybe I'll do something with friends then. It's neat when I put these up. But I'm happy I got that film review, so I'll only have one more 2023 set in my collection to do. Obviously it's this. I'm going to do that probably Tuesday. Today I was debating going up the city centre and having a go at finding Brickhead, but I'm like, I'll give it a week. Then I'll do it. Geonosis Cannon from 2011, we'll put that there. I don't want to try either of these two with, you know, one hand. I can move these tanks. I'll be clearing these ones off as well, because I might add some. Sorry, the Falcon will stay underneath the Wampa, because when that Falcon's on, I'm going to. I'm calling it ugly because the Force Awakens on 2, the Wampa stays where he is. Weird. It's a couple of those snail tanks from 2009. I could move this one to one hand, I know that. The 2008, The Twilight from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Let's see. Fenric Missile. Because again, the smaller stuff go up here, so it's not taking room up on the bed. So there we go. We got the Mystery Machine. So my brother stuck a stud to it again. Well done him. One of the cooler non-Star Wars sets that I've bought in recent time. We'll worry about the most of that cube in a moment. What else have we got here? Land Speeder. Let's get these kind of micro kind of advent calendar builds with some of the easier stuff, just because I can kind of put all that stuff here, so that makes it easy. So, yeah, I've got to put this so I can kind of fix myself. Yeah, no, that drawer says Marvel, trust me. I had the Marvel series figures and shit at one point. There's no Marvel in there now. I'm also going to be listing those figures on Facebook today to try and sell them. So we can take this here, which is just don't worry that bottle. Fine. It's like a Rebel Transport Battle Pack from 2008, and I dropped the cannon falls off. It's a little bit weak, unfortunately. My brother and my dad are away doing something, so there's a lot more peace and quiet, otherwise my brother would have been in here. And see if he opens that door and sees there's Lego coming off the shelf, he'll be like, oh, I want to help. There we go, I'll put the other speeder there. Again, I'm only logging the bits where I can take things off one-handedly. Death Star can go there. So constant back and forth trips is how it goes. Again, I think I can take the vast majority off the shelf this way. But like not all of it. I'm going to go be getting the polish as well. You know, and polishing the shelf. Like this entire shelf can come off with one hand. Without a doubt, I know I can do that. See? Like, actually you can see the dust. You can see it once it says, love this set here. January 2012 X-Wing. There we go, I could put that there. Can have to put them closely together, but also can organise them. It's more or less a system I go for. Brand new Microfighter Slave 1. As I said, I love this little set. First time I bought a Microfighter in 7 years, so it's well worth it. There's that voice in my head telling me to call it Microfighters now. Mini Bespin, let's go there. Let's see what else we got. I could take this off the Palpatine's arrest. I'm just put it here, and then, because if I try to move Palpatine's arrest with that on it, it will fall off. Take off the snow speeder. Again, I'd rather just the big stuff, but I'd like room. If I feel want to take a break, I can sit down somewhere on the bed. Versus having the whole bed full of all the small builds. So, I'll put that there. Yep, that works. A whole bunch of the small Hoth stuff isn't getting moved. I have stripped my shelves so far in 2023, but I've only removed the sets that are required for the everything I bought in 2022 video that I did. The slave one, yeah, I can lift that one-handed. The 2000, see, it's fun. I've got the small microfighter one, and I've got the big one from 2019. Can't believe that's a 4-year-old set, damn. Couple of the snow speeders from last year's battle pack, put them there. Let's try to use my, see when I'm doing this, I have to use my space as large as possible, and I stepped on my Doritos. So I'm going to quickly try and clear a bit more if we have to walk down. There we go. Mini AT-AT from the 2012 Advent Calendar. Just shift that next to the desk over there. Funny enough, if you go back a week ago in vlogs, I was helping Cody do his display, although I didn't really vlog it. And I don't know what he's done, because it was really just we shoved everything in random places to clear up, because we were more so moving the shelves. I'm curious to see what he's done with that display. I see if I can get him, right, and you'll know because you're watching the vlog. I'm going to message him and try to get sent like a 5-second clip or something so I can show his off on here. See, we've got 2 of these snowmounds, also from the same battle pack as M Spears. I'm getting to show you my collection and talk about it as well, so this is fun. At least for me anyway. So we've got these little artillery packs. Try and focus on that. Yeah, those little artillery pack things. Remove that. Just hope none of my siblings come in. They're not going to smash it, but they want to help, and I like to do this piece in quietly, because believe it or not, doing this is slightly therapeutic. Got this Hoth turret from 2009. Doesn't feel like 14 years ago. Also, we've got this movable with my hand. I can move this turret from the 2007 Hoth Echo Base. Again, me clearing off this area has turned out to be like a relatively smart decision. It's helping out. This door I can move. See, I'm able to move most of it by hand, which is like, normally I just cut the camera, but I thought, screw, this is a weekend where I've got a day off of part of the weekend. Let's use it creatively. I don't know, these artillery packs. See, I still have plenty of room on the bed, even though we've got some of the bigger sets here. But we've got the majority of the small ones on here. What else we got? I don't think there's one thing up here I can move, on camera. It's this. It's a mini TIE Interceptor, which comes with that Death Star. It constantly falls over, it's not the best. Let's see, and it can all be Starfighters. I'm going to have to start putting some more things on the bed, obviously. And I will be taking my paintbrush to these and cleaning them. So, expect that. I'll do that off camera. I can do this one. That one's easy enough, the 2022 Republic Fighter Tank. Custom clones, they're going to go up there. I can fit some small stuff, but I mean like proper small stuff. I'll be what goes on here. See, this will obviously go there. The 2008 Anakin Starfighter. 2009 Pirate Tank. 2009 Clone Walker Battle Pack. So the shells will not be having the same layout. I'm completely changing it. I want something different, because I need to look at when I look at my shelf. clone command stations from last year. These are so hard to find for months, and then literally towards Christmas they became so easy to buy, and I own 6 of them. Because, of course I do. Just remove them from the shelf. Yeah, and I'm not doing too badly given I'm doing this all with one hand. Got a whole bunch of the weapon tracks there. I think I'll just have to put them in a pile. I'm not going to really do them too neatly because it'll take too long. The vlog's probably all in reaching 20 minutes. Again, I'll never film this one big piece. I film the multiple parts. Funny enough, I was using the software that we used to edit vlogs like 6 months before the vlogs even existed. I used them on a series. Oh, see, maybe I'm able to do them neatly. I used them on a series on my main LEGO channel called Building Christopsis, where I built this planet in weekly segments, but I'd edit all the building parts together. So that's kind of where the software originated. I've been using that for 3 years now. Right, I'm looking for other small stuff. I think we're just about out of it. No, it's a whole bunch of them down here, I forgot. They can just go there, that's not really a problem. These walkers, there's actually no more room up there. The walkers will just, yeah, like that. Sure. I actually have 6 of these, but I only have 4 copies of each set built. I also have the speeders, but I've put them in storage because there's one a bit odd looking and 2, they're too big. So it's like, you know, space. They're in that box whenever I do an army video, I can just pull them out, they're all built. That mock is staying there. I love this. I built this last Friday. Not Friday, it just been, but like 2 weeks ago. No, 1 week ago. And honestly, I love this thing. I've done a full video on the LEGO channel. Remove the Starfighter. Showed us one. A lot of the most recent sets in the last sort of 5-6 years, the sticker quality has been really bad and they've been peeling off like super easy. Not great. Mini Venator. One of the speeders from the Bad Batch tank shuttle, which will be a set I'll need to review at some point. Something where the wall is completely decided to fall apart is that Dark Trooper hallway set from last year. I'll sit down and actually fix it at some point. So it's really like just the wall has come out, it's not majorly broken. And the other speeder from the Bad Batch tank shuttle. Right. Obi-Wan Starfighter from last summer. Well, some random cannon. Again, if this is boring, you skip the vlog. Or skip that other part. And a whole bunch of the 2012 Advent Calendar builds. Right, I displayed all those because those are cool builds. I guess, well, why not? I just put them in that gap there. Just my other hand. Got that. Oh, Naboo Fighter. Got the Gungan Sub, the mini version, and the Planet Naboo. Anakin's Pod Racer 2019. Yeah, I can get this one handed. The 2012 Gungan Sub. And from the last thing on this shelf is the Flash Speeder from the 2012 Advent Calendar. So I believe that is all the stuff. Yeah, literally 16 minutes it took to do all that I can remove off the shelf without having to use both hands. So I'm going to cut the camera, right, and I'm going to pull everything off the shelf. The only thing that is not being removed from the shelf, well, there's 2 things, is the mock and the Death Star. So, see you in 1 second, because all that big stuff's going to be on that damn bed. Even though when it's on the shelves my collection feels big, oh yeah, the other thing I'm not moving is that I like where it is. It feels even bigger when you have it all out in front of you on the bed. It is insane. Especially, and then you've got all this up here. I think you can now understand why all this got put here instead of on the bed, because, well, space. Which means I've now got a small area to I come sit down and for a minute. I can do that. So, it's really, the hardest part, right, is figuring out how I want to do my display, because I had done by movie, which looks good for some sections, but in then other sections it does not look right. it needs to be a certain way. So Spawn, I'm probably going to try and sit and put the time into figuring out what set can go where. So like some of these sets are limited in where they can be on a display, like severely limited. By the way, that cube with the Nick Missiles box and stuff, that's going to be the same way it was if they were only pulled out for cleaning. But it's really like, where can I put, like, if I put the Jabba's Palace and the Rancor, cannot go on any shelves that have a top on them, like they have to be on like the top. Just stuff like that, but I can figure it out. One of the potential ideas I had was Jabba's Palace going next to Death Star, then having the Slave 1. I don't know. I'm going to muck around with it, because obviously the Jabba's Palace and the Rancor Pit disconnect, so I have to put the Rancor Pit first and then the Jabba's Palace. Some people might go, put them next to each other, put them on different shelves. No, it would not look right. Regardless of what I do, the Rancor will still be sitting in his pit because it just looks better in there. I won't be including minifigures apart from the 2 custom minifigures that I have sitting there. The Kiwi Clone and the Kaminon Security Clone will be ordering more of those in March. Not those exact ones, might get another Kaminon one, but like different varieties of custom clones. So this vlog's definitely gained its wings to fly. With the length. So I'm gonna start working out on this. I thought, you know what, do it today because don't know when I'm gonna have a day with nothing completely, like doing absolutely nothing. So take full advantage. Some of these sets might not go back out on the shelf. Some of them might end up in the closet. It's really just a game. Let's fucking see what I end up doing. Right. So I'll see you guys later on. I'm going to continue watching that video. Maybe I'll update you in an hour. Yeah, that feels right. So I've kind of got more incentive to make this one a long vlog, because trust me, with the news that I've just received throughout the week, it will not be anywhere near as long as this one will end up being. In fact, the length of it will be much shorter. Like, much, much shorter. But let's get into that. So before we talk about the shelves, I'm going to hold off on showing them because I'm really happy with the display that I've come up with. But basically, my work app, which is like, it's called the Workforce app, it's where you get your shift times, put in for holidays, all that good stuff. So basically, I've been there since November 2021, so I can understand how things work at different time periods. So basically, kind of June all the way through to like the end of December is like when they make the most money. Like, when the store's able to give you constant overtime here, there, and everywhere. Because most people, everyone in that store, apart from the managers, I believe, are on 16-hour contracts. So by law, they don't. Sorry, by law they can't. Sorry, no, well, not by law, but like by contract, they're not going to give you less than 16. But it also doesn't mean they have to give you more than 16. So basically, I just got a notification there. So this coming week, I was meant to be off tomorrow. I'm no longer off because I have just been given a whole bunch more shifts. Basically, this coming week, I'm up to 23. I repeat, 23 hours. So that's what I was doing at Christmas. So part of me is going, oh no, but I've also got a voice in my head going, fucking brilliant. So basically, I am working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's basically 6 days till I'm off again. Or get to this. So me doing my shelves is probably end up being like one of the smartest things I've done in Foresight. Also, there's two things I should probably put on my shelf. Let's get in my shelf. There we go, that's better. That's even better though. Try this. So done the display. But even better yet, I've even been able to redo this one. So I think we're going to start from like up there and kind of work our way down along and then over to this one. So yeah, I spent quite a few hours doing this. I was going to update you guys an hour afterwards. Obviously it's not, it's pitch black outside. It's currently 22 minutes past 5. So I'll probably get called for dinner any minute, but yeah, I'm going to be working a lot more this week, which isn't such a bad thing because it means I'll have a bit more money, even though I'm saving most of it. It gives me a bigger budget for other things. So, like, it's both a blessing and a curse getting those extra hours because I have no days off throughout the week. I am working every single day. But again, it's not a bad thing. So let's start on that shelf up there. A couple of them have remained almost unchanged, or a couple of them are like in configurations I had them in previously, and quite a few of them are new configurations. So why don't we jump up and get started? This will probably like hopefully not another 10-minute clip, but maybe like 8. So we've got the Mando Starfighter, the 2 tank droids, the proton cannon, and the AAT. These just feel nice grouped together because of the colour schemes, and plus the shelf is like, these are good sets, but they're not my favourite sets, kind of thing. Coming over here, see, given these shelves, also you can see they're white, it made sense just to put all the Hoth stuff on here. Like, where else are you going to put all this, Battle of Hoth type stuff? It looks really great on here. A bit crowded, but it does look great. And up this top shelf, just look at that. We've got the TIE Interceptor there, we've got the Rancor in the Rancor pit, we've got the whole, it just looks really nice. We've got the Jabba's Palace on top, so those two sets connect. We got the Death Star. Because it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, I thought it'd be kind of cool, just to have a whole bunch of like Return of the Jedi stuff on one shelf. And I feel like I've kind of got one of the best configurations I could probably have gotten doing it this way. So very, very happy overall the way this turned out. The shelf here, by the way, there's a bunch of pick-a-brick cups that are still behind. Try to get in there, yeah. This is the Republic shelf. I've had this shelf in this configuration a couple of times. It just works. I did have 2 custom clones here. We got the Kaminon security clone and the Keeley clone there. Again, all the Republic stuff just looks right. It works nicely. And just these cannons here. Coming down is like an Empire Strikes Back kind of shelf. When I got this set, I was so over the moon. I just wanted to find like the best way possible to display the new TIE Bomber, and I kind of have. So we got the Dagobah Jedi Training here, and then the Slave One, which all 3 of these are Empire Strikes Back based sets. Which it's kind of cool. I really do like these sets, especially that Slave One is one of my favourite sets of all time. Like, Empire Strikes Back is one of my favourite movies, not just in Star Wars, but when it comes to movies in general. One thing that's unfortunate is this set gets so dusty, but even just taking the brush over it can severely damage it, which is a gigantic pain in the ass. Obviously, this is my favourite set of 2023 so far. Love this set. Coming down here, we have kind of a unique vibe. We've got the mini TIE Interceptor there. We've got the Malevolence from 2012 here. Actually, I'm going to look at my dust brush. Right, I can't find it, but the Malevolence you can see is starting to get a bit dusty again, which is annoying. This set, I don't know what it is about that blue colour, but when it gets dusty, it just looks really bad. I really do love the Malevolence. I bought that in November. I've had that since, October? Love that set, 100%. Very classic one from my childhood. Along with Palpatine Ceresa, which is another one I had as a kid. I do have the Microfighter Slave 1 here. Now, I was going to put it here, but then I'd forget it's there, and I'm going to need it, in an easy place to find for when I'm doing my kind of 2023 wave video on the LEGO channel. Obviously, TIE Bomber is an easy place to find, but that's because I like it there. Coming down, we have the Rebel Alliance type shelf. We've got, the Home 1 Mon Calamari Star Cruiser. We've got the 2012 X-Wing, that set's from 2009. This one's more kind of just random Republic stuff. A set of mine that's been a favourite for years, which a lot of people in the LEGO Star Wars community maybe don't like. The Twilight. Love this set. It's got the cannon that goes up. It's got, the escape pod. This set is actually quite good. And, even if you don't want to use it as the intended ship from the Clone Wars movie, you could use it as a random cargo or pirate ship. And if you're building a LEGO Star Wars MOC, it would work well. A whole bunch more Republic type stuff. And yes, I'm realising this vlog's going to be nearly 40 minutes long. I think we should just accept it. Down here is really just the mismatched shelf. We've got I need a place to put it. I was going to put that on the shelf. The Bad Batch Attack Shuttle was originally going to go on the shelf with all the other Separatist type stuff, but I was like, it's a cool set. Why do that when I could put it here? I might revise this display at some point, but you know, I like it the way it is. It's kind of cool that it's a bit miscellaneous. But no, I feel like I've drastically improved this area of my display. Come in here, that stayed the same. That stayed the same. That's kind of different, and this one is a bit more randomised. Come along here. This is one of the bigger differences. So the Wampa had originally sat on here. This is a vehicle my brother made. I keep it on the shelf because I thought it was kind of cool. I've got a cannon there. Let's see, 2015 Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. So I had a Wampa sitting on it for a couple of weeks. But I thought it'd be kind of cool. Put the two planets there, the Wampa, got the lightsaber. And I've got a whole bunch of mini builds. All of them are from the 2012 Advent calendar, apart from one. The one that isn't, I've not the 80, it fell forward like in the movie, is the Mini Bespin, that's from 2018, but the rest are 2012. And of course we kept these two Starfighters here because they look nice. And Strikers down there. The one thing that's not on my display I should probably take over actually is this. But that's the Disney, and that's there as well. But no, I thought I'd done a decent job with the display. If you put there that way I'll find it. Or do I push this back and put that at the front? Nah, this will go behind. There we go. But yeah, I know this is an extra 10 minutes to the vlog, like, so I probably can slow the fuck down, but I'm not gonna get to do anything like this for nearly a week. Unless I somehow make a very long vlog one of those days. But anyway guys, thank you very much for, wait, why am I ending it like a damn Lego video? I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna go and doing things like getting dinner and whatnot. So I will see you guys probably later on. There's not too many more clips I'm gonna throw in here, but yeah, see you then.
And we'd call it booking through the pews, and we'd sing like a hymn, right? And then
and here we are to continue nonsense. We're ready for bed. And I at one point, I think I updated you guys like 5 something. 5 or 6, I can't remember. I had the intention of going to the store. I did not, and I paid dearly by being out of food. Like, yeah, that's such a first world country problem. So, just a few things. Posted them on Facebook. I did that all the way up to 2019. So next time I tackle the vlog, I'm doing 2019. So this is your final clip, right? You ready to be surprised by what time it is? You ready? 1 minute till 11. See, with me being up at 6, I'd rather get, I don't want to be up late. That's the best way to put it. Like, if tomorrow was going the way that it was originally meant to be going, and it was college for half a day, then home all night, then sure. But given what I told you earlier, I just don't want to do that. But hey, I'm working a week, but at least you guys got a long vlog. Remember to go fill that out even though I'm an hour early. So I was looking at my usual eBay seller. He has a whole bunch of Rancor Battalion ARC troopers for sale. Like all of them. Let me show you the figure if I've got one handy. We do. He's missing his rifle. So it'll probably be in this giant sea of clones and droids. So as these guys here, I have 2 of them, the 2012 Rancor Battalion Earth Troopers. Really cool minifigure of these guys. Show you the head. I'm doing this one-handed. That was a pretty cool minifigure. He has 4 of them for sale, so I'll happily take all of them. It's like £32 for the 4 of them, but it's like, I want more of that Legion. You know, I've got so much 501st stuff, all to be fair. I am trying not to buy off eBay until then. So the next Cold Army building thing I'll be doing will be with more of these. Let's film this out. I don't want this outro to be any longer than 5 minutes. But well, crap, that's getting dusty. I mean, I don't know, I just cleaned them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go off a lot of these. Again in 67 days. Not bad, given a star of 75, so I don't count it as 8. Enough of that anyway. So anyway, I'll see you guys. I think today was fun. Especially redoing the display was all fun as well. This part turned out pretty cool. Anyway, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. I don't know what to expect, but because I could be in college in the afternoon doing an exam, but we just need to find out.